Hey, my friends, welcome back to the box office breakdown for the weekend of September 16th through the 18th. I am Huck, and I'm here to tell you, well, we had a little fresh reinvigoration of the box office. 4 brand new titles cracked into the top 10, 3 of them in the top 3, giving us a nice, albeit small boost in the box office. It's still a pretty low take out there, but we'll tell you all about it right after this. All right, gang, now before we jump to the box office, do me a favor. If you've just found my channel and you've been searching around, been taking all these challenges and you found my thing, or you're digging these box office things and you found it, do me a favor, get on down there and hit like, subscribe, and smack that bell. We don't just do these box office breakdowns and those challenges. We do all kinds of fun stuff. We get out and about and do Blu-ray hunts for you guys, which are pretty cool. We also do unboxings, movie reviews, top 10s. I go out to live exhibits or conventions and do full tours for you guys. I do live morning shows every Tuesday morning. And we also have trivia contests that we do as often as possible. I like to say every other Monday, but look, guys, it is getting jam-packed in our community, and it's getting harder and harder to line people up, especially when I'm trying to get 3 to 4 people on the show at one time. It's not just one person. So, yeah, so tonight's trivia won't be here tonight. I hope to get one next week. And I also wanted to say for the month of October, what I plan on doing is there's 5 weeks, 5 Mondays in October. I'm not going to do one Halloween night because I have to go out with, take my daughter out somewhere and do the trick-or-treating. So there won't be one that night, but I want to do one at least like the first Monday, 3rd and 4th Monday, something like that. And they're all going to be, at least my plan is to make them all Halloween/horror themed. So if you are interested, please go to my Instagram and hit me up. Let me know. Say, Hook, I want to do that Halloween episode. So, and it's open to everybody. So if you've played on the trivia nights before, everyone is game. So if horror is your thing, if that's your channel and you want to kind of promote that as well, it's open to everybody. So if you've won or you didn't win, everybody can play. We're going to be doing the redemption episodes and the winners episodes and, all that kind of good stuff. I've decided to do those after October. So maybe in November and December, we'll be doing that kind of stuff. And we'll end the year with some sort of, these compilations and find a final winner of the year. Right? I think that'll be fun. But for now, if you're into horror and Halloween, hit me up on Instagram because that'll be the shows we're going to do in October. Now, let's get to the box office breakdown, y'all. Man, okay, so we had a pretty good weekend. A little tick at the box office, not too bad. Number 1 was A Woman King. Literally, it was A Woman King because it is The Woman King. Made $19 million at the box office. Viola Davis starring film. Really pleased the audiences. It had a great cinema score, and that bodes well for its longevity. So I predict it'll continue its reign for quite a few weeks, stay in that top 5 for a pretty good bit. It'll all come down to what that percentage is on its drop. You want to have that nice minimal percentage drop. If it starts to drop well over 50%, well, then maybe it was just a robust opening weekend. And even though it's got a great cinema score, that doesn't mean it'll play very long. But we all know that's the opposite for Top Gun Maverick. That played for a long time, and it's still in our top 10. Don't worry, we'll get to Top Gun Maverick. All right, number 2, because people are buzzing for this horror buzz coming up for October. Barbarian was number 2, so it dropped down 1. I made 6.3 at the box office, so it's doing okay. I wouldn't say it's crushing it. It's not killing it. That's a stupid pun. But yeah, speaking of horror, at number 3, we have Pearl, which is the prequel to X from A24. It had a mild opening, 3.1. Didn't do as good as X when that one opened. So, I don't know what that says. It's like X got talked about a lot, but it didn't also get well talked about. Like some people liked it, some people didn't. It was kind of like, it wasn't this home run chatter that like say Everything Everywhere All at Once got. That's been like the best buzz that studio's ever had. So yeah, so there you go with Pearl 3.1. Next up is number 4. This is the 3rd new entry. See How They Run. It's like a murder mystery type film. They're traveling and doing some play and then someone's killed. Oh no. So that made 3.1 at the box office. And number 5, Brad Pitt's film Bullet Train, still doing pretty good. Pulled in another 2.5. It's this close to that 100 million mark. It's about 96.3 right now. So I definitely have a feeling by the end of this week, or certainly by the end of next weekend, it'll hit that mark, and then it can be all done. Now, speaking of crawling its way out now, I feel like Top Gun Maverick, it's number 6, made 2.1 million. And, it's killed it. It's killed it. It's like 709 million at the box office. It took the number 5 spot of domestic films of all time. And now I think people are ready, they were just eager to kind of set that record. And now I feel like it'll probably start to drop down. I mean, it's still only a 30% drop from last week. So it's going to keep staying in that top 10, especially if all these other ones keep tanking, right? But it's coming out on physical media November 1st. So I think it'll just kind of, it's kind of funny. I think it'll probably sustain itself. Wouldn't that be great if it literally stays in the top 10 right up to November 1st and then it drops out, right? Because it is also on streaming, so that's taking some of its revenue, and yet it's still number 6 at the box office. At number 7 is DC League of Super Pets with another 2.1 million. After that is The Invitation, another horror movie, vampire movie, 1.7 at the box office. Number 9, Minions Rise of Gru, still in the top 10, 1.3. And at number 10 is the last new release. This is number 4. It's called Moonage Daydream, which is a documentary about the amazing David Bowie. I cannot wait to see this. I'm a huge David Bowie fan. That pulled in 1.2 million at the box office, guys. That is your top 10 for the weekend of September 16th through the 18th. And now let's head over to your favorite streaming services and see what's number 1. All right, here we go. Over on Netflix is a film called Do Revenge, which apparently they must have done in the movie because it drew people in. Not to mention it has one of our favorite vampire slayers. Sarah Michelle Gellar is in this film, so that's awesome. And on the TV side, Cobra Kai. I felt like I had to throw a punch in a very slow fashion. But anyway, yes, Cobra Kai. I've binged the entire season last week. Absolutely love freaking Cobra Kai. Season 5, what a great ender. So yeah. Anyway, if you're not watching Cobra Kai, you should. Unless you're just not a fan of it, then don't worry about it. But if you do like Cobra Kai and you haven't gotten to it yet, I will say, if you're excited about it, I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's really good. All right, on HBO, Moonfall. Oh, everybody's favorite Moonfall movie. Number 1. Oh, yeah, I cannot wait to check that out. And, of course, House of the Dragon, is always going to be tops over there until it's done with its run, right? We all know. On Disney Plus, it's like a little carbon copy of last week. We got your Thor: Love and Thunder in the number 1 movie spot, and She-Hulk: Attorney at Law on your TV spot. It's just Marvel superheroes dominating over there. On Amazon Prime, we got Dog with Channing Tatum and a dog who looks just delightful, this animal here. And, of course, the competition to Game of Thrones is Lord of the Rings, and we got the Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. There's the number 1 TV show there. On Paramount Plus, Orphan First Kill, still number 1. And Ink Master is your top TV show as of this weekend. There on Hulu, we've got the king of rock and roll, everybody. Elvis is number 1, which I finally saw last week. And man, it was great. I loved that film, the music, Austin Butler, Tom Hanks. Man, Tom Hanks playing Colonel Tom Parker. What a D-bag that guy is. So, yeah, but if you want to see something with just like great music and great performances, man, that is it right there. And there's a TV show I'm not quite familiar with. It's called Power Book 3 Raising Kanan. Was the number 1 over there. Amazon, we have Where the Crawdads Sing. Number 1 there, that's the paid portion. And it's also the same on iTunes. So they share the top slot with that film. And on, 2 more to go, Google Play and Vudu, Top Gun Maverick. Now, last week, Top Gun Maverick had all 4 of those. Now it's got 2 because Where the Crawdads Sing is snatching up some of that popularity. But there you go. So rounding it off is Top Gun Maverick with Google Play and Vudu, number 1 slots there. That's going to do it, guys, for your top 10 at the box office and all your favorite streaming services, movies and TV shows and all that good stuff. Coming out in the theater next weekend. The biggest thing, really, despite whatever else is coming out, is the re-release of Avatar. Everyone's kind of gearing up for that Avatar sequel. I hope it does well. I mean, we were talking a long time between movies. Within that time, I feel like Cameron could have given us at least 3 or 4 phenomenal films, but this is the one that's coming up next, y'all. So hopefully the fans will go see Avatar. That'll tell us a little something about maybe what the enthusiasm is for the next film. I mean, look, like when Jaws came out, that did pretty good. And Spider-Man No Way Home, those re-releases did well. And Jaws is even older. So let's see what happens with Avatar. Guys, that's going to do it for now. Thank you so much for checking this video out. If you are new to my channel, please, one more time, get on down there, hit like, subscribe, and smack that notification bell so you get notified the next time I do like another one of these or another challenge. Look, these challenges are exploding. If you haven't taken the A to Z, please, it's a lot of fun. Get on down there and take that. The Actors Challenge is live right now. Jump on that one. Coming up on Thursday, I basically do them a week apart to give everyone some time to do them. So this Thursday will be the actress, and the following Thursday will be the directors. So get those lists ready. I want to see them. And look, if you're not making a video, just list down in the chats what you would pick. All right, that's going to do it for now, guys. Thank you so much. And remember, whether you love going out to the theater, whether you're a stay-at-home streamer, or whether you're just a fan of physical media, get out there and enjoy some movies.